but she knew.
A lot of people are asking us if our relationship is 50-50. The answer is, it depends of the season. It's far from being 50-50. But you made a great deal at the end of the day. Bonjour everyone, we are gonna do a little car confession and we are gonna speak about...
Are you staying in that position for half an hour?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
We are gonna speak about 50-50 relationship.
Quale 50-50?
Ma quale 50-50? A lot of people are asking us if our relationship is 50-50. The answer is no. It's far from being 50-50.
About 50-50 in what?
Exactly, in everything.
I think that's the real question.
So,
I think that we are not 50-50 in anything.
Anything.
Very far from being 50-50 on a single subject, but maybe
overall
we are 50-50.
But first of all, this is a very good point because, you know, when we think about 50-50 in the financial point of view, I think it's probably the easiest to start with because,
for sure, numbers are...
Exactly. The math is my thing when you do 50-50, no? But I don't think 50-50 is fair because if we want to be fair in a relationship, and for example, you earn more than me, then to be 50-50, we should pay proportionally to our earnings.
I'm not even sure that I earn more than you, by the way.
It was an hypothesis.
Okay.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you do not.
We both are entrepreneurs, and so
Exactly.
I mean, it depends.
Exactly. So equity. So I think that if you want to be fair, you shouldn't do 50-50. You should be proportional to each person earning. But anyway, this is not our philosophy and it has never been. First of all, we are going to say something really bad that most of the people today would never do. But when we got married, we signed that everything that is mine is and everything that is mine. So anyway... There's no...
And I want to underline that in that moment I was earning way more than her. In that moment. Then,
but you made a great deal at the end of the day.
As I am a very good investor, right now things are pretty balanced. I've always been a good investor.
Little Gabrielle is back on the game. But this is about, you know, speaking about like the 80-20. It depends of the season. So when we met with Riccardo, for example, the first home that we rent, I paid for.
Yes.
Boss move. And then the first
Boss move. Me. I found the coolest and hottest girl on earth. And she's even paid the rent for us. Who's the coolest guy on earth? Me.
And then when we bought the home in Milan, I say we bought, but he paid.
I bought it.
So you know it's really depending. And now when we buy immobilier, here we do 50-50.
A couple of other apartments, not really, but okay.
No, ma non è vero.
No, non è vero, amore. We have
you bought 2.
3.
Perché 3?
We had 3 apartments in Milan. 1 we sold.
Si, vabbè!
But it was not 50-50 those.
Yeah, I bought... no, but this way I was not taking part of it.
I know. I realized that. Then you bought it one. Then you bought
exactly.
one.
Then
yours.
I bought one. And it's mine!
She's so insane. That's my apartment. So our houses, I'm paying for our houses.
Non è vero? Our home where we live now, the things that we're doing for our family, we kind of do like that. But anyway, that's not the point. But it's really true. Like the investments that you do is our investment. The investment that I do is mine. But at the end of the day, it's for both of us anyway. But yeah, what is 50-50? What does it mean? I think it means nothing because
I think that 50-50, if I can say.
Yeah.
Or at least how I think we see this 50-50 concept. It means that not in equal part, but in equal effort, both sides of the couple are bringing something to the couple.
Exactly.
Me, I'm bringing operation, organizing stuff, and blah blah blah.
And me, I'm bringing the vibe.
You're bringing a great vibe, but I mean that's true, by the way. You can always have somebody organizing your life. You cannot have the vibe.
Exactly.
So,
and anyway, it's not only. I'm not bringing only the vibe. To be honest.
Obviously. But for example, in our life, definitely I am the calmer part.
Yeah.
And the more organized part.
Yeah.
The one that is booking the flight and driving to the airport and blah blah blah. But probably you are the one that said we need to have a family trip.
Yeah.
You have way more overview and vision and say, okay, now our family needs this. We need to do that.
I'm your boussole.
You are my boussole.
I'm your
I
faro.
love it. My lighthouse. It's true. Like even this, for example, and you. A lot of time in your life, you needed organization, you needed to be grounded, you needed to have roots, and I'm good in doing that. I'm good in building things.
No,
that's a 50-50 to me, you know?
Yeah, I think it's more about like having the same objective and like working together as a team to reach them with what you have and what you can bring. We cannot expect from each other to bring the same things because we are different kind of people, but emotionally, financially, everything, but we work as a team. No, it's always like, okay, how can we make this work? You do this, you do that. Like for example, now for our family, like Ricky would be taking care of like the financial investment and things like that I don't understand anything, and me, I'm like projecting and like investing into walls and immobiliare and things like that. Real estate.
Can I use a very simple metaphor?
Yeah.
Like right now there are World Cup around the world.
Yeah.
Football World Cup.
Italy is not playing.
I know. Fucking hell. Man. Even in that we are a team, you see. So we're gonna support France.
You told me you were gonna support Brazil. No.
I'm still deciding.
If you support Brazil,
no, I'm supporting France, but it's too easy. France is gonna win for sure.
Be happy.
Be happy.
Happy that we are gonna win at least.
Okay, let me speak.
Okay.
Like very quick and easy and simple metaphor. In a team there is a goalkeeper and a striker. They are not doing 50-50 or each other job. Everybody is just doing 100% of his role. But to win the match, you need both. Otherwise, or you're gonna get scored or you're gonna score. But you need both. So
it's so true. And sometimes the role can change, you know? It doesn't have to be fixed. Like sometimes Riccardo is gonna be like the rock of the family, but also like in terms of like energies and carrying the weight of like the things.
Usually I am.
No, amore, sì, but not check.
No, not.
You want me to remind you how many times I carry your fucking ass? Because I did many times. So
okay, but we have been together in nine years.
Indeed. Fair enough.
Many times.
Check.
I'm gonna tell you even more. Like usually I'm the rock of the family in the ordinary things. You are the real rock of the family in the extraordinary things.
This is exactly how we work. I'm so grateful. I want to give also an advice for like, because the thing is that, to be honest, we are both so lucky because we are both two persons that are very honest and responsible and kind, and we would never take advantage of other or one another, but it's not always the same. So I feel like before we took this decision of building a life together and getting married and building a family, obviously we kind of had clear this, and otherwise it would have been impossible to build a life together. But I think that before sharing everything with someone, you need to make sure that this person always has your best interest at heart. And for that, you know, you just have to see the flags. We, for example, if you want to think about common things, I don't think that we ever like split a bill. Like I would die if we were going to the restaurant and we would have to do 50-50.
At the restaurant?
Oh my God, can you imagine? Never. It's like either he pay, either I pay.
But in general, guys, please,
Yeah, don't do that.
Come on, let's get back to a bit of chivalry. Je sais pas comment. I don't know how you say. It's not a question of feminism. We know that girls can do it.
Yeah.
It's nice if the first appointment is the man doing.
Hey, Madonna, direi.
Come on. It's just a rule, you know what I mean? It's not a matter of who can do it or who should do it. It's a classic rule. It's nice. You open the door for the car or you enter before in a place to check that the place is okay for a lady. It's normal things. Why not? You know?
I'm so excited that Romeo is gonna be a man like you, and I'm so excited that Charlotte is gonna have this standard for herself. That a little boy that doesn't want to be a gentleman, she's gonna look at him like, I'm not even considering you because my dad and my brother is way better. You know what I mean? And also, you know, I think that as you were saying, like, I don't like the idea because it's such a stereotypical concept to do 50-50. I don't think there is like a rule in a family, you know, like we are both entrepreneurs, we both are very ambitious, so obviously we kind of have to balance each other out with our career, with the time we spend with our family, our travels, the kids and everything. So it's kind of a balance. It can also work for families or the wife is working and the husband is not working, or the husband is working and the wife is not working. Like, I think that at the end of the day, if we have to keep the concept of like 50-50, it's more about like,
you see, for example,
bringing something, each one of the parties bringing something for the well-being of the family. It has to feel fair and nice. If you start to feel like at some point like someone is abusing from your kindness, of your energy, of your money or whatever, then something is not working.
Yeah.
When do you think that you were the most 80 and I was the most 20?
80.
Yeah, there's too many moments.
There has been a moment in our life, for example, that we were looking for a baby, that we were, I was in a very stable working situation, you were a bit less in a very stable, you know, both psychologically and emotionally and from a business point of view.
Everything was a mess.
The COVID period, for example. Me, I was more definitely there. I was more 80. Always, like we were saying, like in organizing and keeping things together, you know.
Yeah. And supporting me. And when did you feel that I was 80 and you were 20?
When we met, you were definitely, I mean, not when we met, but a few months later, I sold my first company. I was not very happy and many things went, I had a big change in my career that I was a bit scared of facing, and you were definitely supporting me in everything and giving me strength and courage, and then things turned out way better.
But that's the thing about life, is that when you're choosing someone to build your life with, it's not a long fleuve tranquille. Things are like moving, you know. You can have like great moment, tough moment. It's not in synchronicity. Like, you don't face the same thing at the same time. Sure. And so it's so important to just always be there for your partner and like show up, and like if you have more energy to give, just give it. Like, don't count, don't make like a list of the things that I did and you did and because otherwise it's never gonna work. Like, you don't give to take in a relationship. You give to give. Exactly. You love the person and you're happy to help.
I totally agree with you, but I'm gonna say a but I think that it's also important in this, like having a 50-50, so in understanding also when somebody is giving more because has more to give. The other part, the counterpart, should understand that and appreciate that. And because unfortunately it's not always like that, and
of course
it also shouldn't be given for granted, you know, because otherwise somebody can start feeling tired or
abused in some way.
Exactly.
Like you're being taken advantage of. Never taking anything
I'm not saying this to who is giving more in that moment, because who is giving must give and that's it. But who is taking more in that period should acknowledge the other part, as we always do.
Yeah,
like,
it's
when
true.
when I tell you I need a moment right now, like you need to listen to me, I need to speak to you, and I need something, and then I'm telling you thank you for tonight, for your time, for whatever, and vice versa the other time.
Yeah.
Tired for the hot weather.
No, guys, I fainted yesterday. The way we are arriving to Saint-Tropez.
I think
it's
that
so
we are in
beautiful.
Saint-Maxime. You remember where we
Yes,
came with the kids?
Yeah, Charlotte was a little baby.
She was already big though.
She was already big because she's a badass. Okay, what do I contribute in the relationship that people don't see?
So many things.
That people maybe don't see or don't expect. First of all, I'm cool.
Yeah, for sure she's bringing the coolness to the couple. That for sure. But for example, what I was mentioning earlier, so a lot of time you are the driver of the couple. Like, we need to do this, we need to go there, we need to make this memory. So I don't know if people are expecting or not. I think maybe they're expecting from you, but that's definitely something that you're bringing a lot to the couple. A lot of time you are the very passionate part of the couple. So even when we're living something, you're making that special because of your passion and your energy. But even that I think people expect. I'm not really thinking of something that people don't expect, you know what I mean? There are many things, but I think that it's quite clear who is doing what in our couple, bringing in our couple.
You think so? I think that, sometimes I receive messages of like people thinking that I'm just like a wife of a rich husband.
But who can think that?
A lot of people, not a long time ago, they was telling me like, you just got married to a rich man, as if I was not bringing anything on the table.
Also, guys, I'm not so rich though.
Also, I'm richer than you think.
Yeah,
so
probably.
It's going together. I think that I'm like a bit, just married a rich guy. And you know what I replied to this message? I said, first of all, there's nothing wrong with marrying a rich guy if he's hot as my husband. And that's a thing. And the second thing is, I'm also a rich wife, okay? So don't get it twisted.
True. And I was not even thinking about that because it's so normal to me, but I understand. Yeah, these guys, we should stop thinking about that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, and also it's so clear that you're making money.
We are a team, you know what I mean? It's just like, have some respect for the work this woman is doing, I think that's things that people don't expect from you is that you are, but I mean, same, it's complicated to say that because I think it's pretty obvious, but I think people see you like as a, successful entrepreneur, always on the go and everything. But what people don't know, and that I'm so proud of you for, is that you are the best freaking dad in the whole world. You are so present, amore.
That's the biggest satisfaction.
You are like, the thing that is so extraordinary about you is that you're not only ambitious in work, but you're ambitious in every part of your life. You really are so present, so thoughtful, so loving, and it's really, it's not I don't think people would expect that level.
As you can see, Gabi is always bringing emotions in everything. So, to make it lighter and easier, for sure people don't expect that I bring the best music in our
You listen to metal.
Indeed.
I listen to bossa nova and jazz. I don't think it's bad. His favorite song is Toxicity. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good.
One of the favorite.
One of the favorites.
Okay, I cannot put Limp Bizkit out of my favorite, but I'm an ex-drummer, hard rock drummer, so probably no one knows that.
It's true!
And I'm bringing music played in the family because we're not playing instruments. Music culture.
Unfortunately, it's true. And our kid is obsessed. Both of our kids, by the way, are obsessed with music because even if I don't play, I always put music. We always dance at home.
They always put music.
Also now they do it. Yeah, they love it. And Romeo, when he goes to school, wants to listen to metal rock because
every morning.
He got it from daddy.
You spent all the pregnancy listening to Led Zeppelin and AC/DC.
Yeah,
so
and
on.
it's stuck with him.
Such a good taste in music, Romeo.
Can we say that when you have kids,
Mhm.
it's almost impossible to do 50-50? What do you think changed since we had kids in the dynamic of our relationship and like the 50-50 thing? First of all, women carry the baby. So already we are 90-10. And we are 90-10 for at least a year because you're pregnant, you carry the baby, you give birth, you're postpartum. Like, guys, there's nothing those men can do in that moment that are gonna be on top of like a 10%.
But just supporting is the only thing that you can do, but you have to do well. So what having kids change in the balance of a family? Everything. By the way, everything is changed. Not almost nothing in the set with Charlotte, but almost everything obviously with Romeo because he was the firstborn. I think that first of all, the big thing that is changing in everybody's life is that you are becoming a parent.
Yeah.
And already the fact that you are becoming a parent, it means that you are a different person. So necessarily you're a different person in the couple.
Yeah. Like you're not a couple anymore, you're becoming a family. So probably also like the way you have to go beyond on everything, not for, you know, it's not for yourself anymore, it's for your family. So I think it's becoming, oh, there is like cars, Rusty, Romeo, we love it so much. I think it's becoming even more strong if you are in a healthy relationship or not. If you are not in a relationship of like fairness and love and you have kids, you're gonna feel it
Intense.
like 10 times harder. If you are in a good relationship that is balanced, in which everyone is doing everything they can to make the family happy, then you're gonna feel it too. Girls, if you're looking at this video, please test this man a lot before having kids with him, because then c'est une autre paire de manches.
But in reality, I was thinking deeply about that, and I don't really think that in reality change so much in our family, in our balance, what we were bringing to the couple.
No, because it's changing the seasons.
Maybe I would say that you became even more 50-50 in the general balance, because being you a wonderful mother that is giving so much love and emotion and, you know, and all that, you know, love, because that's the only word, like all that love that you are bringing to the kids and sharing in our family. When I come home and I found you three dancing in the living room, I think that you can express even more what you have inside in terms of love now that we have kids.
And you know what I was thinking? This month we were with your mom on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point I was sitting on the sand and I had Romeo and Charlotte in between my arms and my legs. And I asked you to come behind me to support my back while I could support them. And this is exactly how I feel. The way you're giving me your strength and your calmness, love and support is also helping me to be the best mom I can be for the kids. Yeah.
When you say that I'm so present and blah blah blah, is because I have you supporting me in everything I do, and also remind me that because when I'm not the father that I want to be, you are reminding me.
Yeah.
And that's fundamental.
Yeah.
Because
we keep each other on track. If we feel like one or the other is kind of losing its direction, we are saying it always.
Because that's caring, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't care about one person, you don't give a shit, and
you let it go.
I mean, it's way easier just looking on the other side, that, you know, facing maybe a discussion, a moment or something.
Do you think we missed something about this topic?
I mean, I'm still paying the Netflix account of the family, so
He's the boss.
80/20.
No, I have to say.
That you never remember the fucking password of your account.
No, that's also a fact. I have never seen in my whole life like electricity of water bill. I don't even know they exist.
I don't think that you look at the bills of your bank account. Like
Neither, to be honest.
bureaucracy, family bureaucracy.
You're the man.
I'm the total, let's say. It's not a matter of being
Yeah.
man or
No,
woman.
yeah, it's the expression like you're the man,
Yeah.
like you're the one taking care of it, yeah. But it is true. But because I don't understand those kind of things, so...
That's
Okay.
not true, by the way, because
No, I'm getting there now. I'm literally getting there. I'm becoming such an adult in so many things that I never thought I would become an adult
yeah, I
of.
think it's really a matter of habit. Like I've
Yeah.
always been the man in. Even when I was 15, I was the man in my family. So I just
Yeah.
got used very early to take care of those bullshit.
I think also when you come from a family of entrepreneurs, you already have like
For sure.
an uprising that is teaching you some things that I never been taught. And so I had to learn by myself, or you had to help me understand so many things and do a lot of research. But
Right.
we're getting there. Okay! If you have any questions, send it to us, amore. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Send us any question in the comments. And don't forget to never do 50-50.
Right. Ciao, guys.
Ciao.